my dog, bro, had got in to my weed cone, and it all like the whole bag, bro, was laying on the ground, tore open, and she ate every single one of them cones. Keep in mind, there's like seven to 8 cones in there. Oh, we're rolling.
Asshole.
Don't call me a fucking asshole, bro. Are you gonna put your headphones on today like a
No.
normal person?
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I look so weird. Look.
I know, but you can hear me.
I can hear you regardless.
Did you actually go to Princeton University? Is that why you wear that sweater?
I did.
You
See,
did?
look, I look stupid.
Yeah, but put the cord behind you.
But this one's the right side.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Then just wear it the opposite side. I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. There you go. And I put it and I drop it behind your shoulder. Put it behind the couch.
I'm not wearing this.
So when did you graduate from Princeton?
And
I think
hold
everybody wants
up,
to know
and
this.
I can't. Yeah, no, I'm not wearing this. I need people to see my luscious hair.
Okay.
I graduated from Princeton in
Do you know
2021.
2021?
Yep.
That's where you got. Oh, okay. Do you know where Princeton is at?
No, I don't.
You don't.
No,
So you just wear just a sweater.
actually, someone when I went earlier on my lunch, I had to pass by the grocery store. A woman did ask me.
About Princeton?
Yeah.
Did she go there?
No,
Oh.
she was like working, and I was like, "Hey, ma'am, do you know where such and such is?" She was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Did you go to Princeton?" I'm like, "No, it's just a sweatshirt." She's like, "Why don't you start telling people you did and just make up something?" I was like, "Actually, I'm gonna start doing that."
Yeah, but then you're just going with a lie, and that's just not really a good thing to just go around lying to people telling you went to
True.
Princeton.
Yeah. And then I was like,
Princeton's like a very prestigious school.
"No, it is."
Really?
Like yeah.
It's like a
It's like Harvard.
yeah, but what are those schools called? You got Yale, Harvard,
Ivy League. Yeah.
Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vincent, we were just talking about her because she graduated from Princeton in 2021, and I asked her, I was like, "Where is Princeton at?" She didn't know about it.
It was actually a vintage.
No, I do like that sweatshirt though. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You got that? Did you get that from my lady?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yep.
Nice. Hang on. Let's see our topics real quick. This isn't one of the topics, but since we're on the subject that already, if you could like go back to school,
Mhm.
but if you go back to any school, what school would you go to, and what would you go for?
If I had, like, obviously people say, like, oh, I'm going to be a teacher because I love kids. But, like, some, teachers are very
Who really
underpaid.
loves kids like that though?
A lot of people really do. Like, they do.
Like you want to get up every morning at 7 a.m. and go look at kids and teach them? Badass kids. Think about how we was in high school. Do you
I
think
know.
they really like?
But some people actually, like, love, like, the subject that they're teaching and stuff. But, like, teachers are so underpaid. And I know a lot of people are, like, choose what you want to do, like, what you love. And I've always loved, like, criminal justice stuff.
Yeah.
But I know they're also very underpaid for, like, the work that they do.
What do they do?
It just depends, like, what you do. Like, there's forensics.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, would you want to be like a
like
criminal?
like a detective, that
Okay,
like,
so,
goes
like-
to, like, the crime scenes and, like, kind
You
of.
think you would have the stomach for that? And about like
100%.
100%. So if you had to pull up and there was a family dead, arms cut off, and the baby was also dead with his, you would be able to look at that
Mm-hmm.
and investigate it.
Mm-hmm.
You're such a liar,
No,
bro.
I
You
swear,
cannot
bro,
do that.
I literally watch it. I haven't in a minute just because I'm just so busy. But I always watch, like, true crime documentaries. No, like, Netflix.
So that automatically makes you like a
like, had the
detective?
stomach for it.
Yeah, that
I
automatically.
mean, no, not really. But I
No.
feel like a lot of people are sensitive to, like, blood.
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
But some people are,
Yeah.
like, faint.
Like yeah, if they see blood, it makes them want
or
to
like
throw up.
throw up, or just like, I feel like, see, you don't have a stomach for that.
I
I do,
don't
like,
wanna-
that doesn't bother me.
Dude, if I see somebody throw up, if
You're throwing up?
I'm I'll start gagging and I'll
Really?
fucking throw up. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But wait, what happened when I was throwing up? Because you were right there.
I wasn't looking at it. I wasn't watching you throw up. I was like, got the fuck out the room because I knew if I did see it, I was
You were
gonna
gonna throw
I was
up?
gonna throw up.
Okay.
Even me thinking about it right now, I can feel like a little. Yeah,
like
I'm
a
almost-
reflex.
I'm almost at like gagging.
No.
So I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But no, I feel like I could be like a crime investigator too, like a detective, I think.
If
think
you
I
don't have a
could.
stomach for throw up, how do you think you're gonna have a stomach for organs just laying on the floor?
Yeah, I
So,
probably couldn't do that.
yeah.
It would still be a cool job though. I feel like you just investigating shit.
Yeah, you know, one of my clients, he works like, I'm not gonna say like the FBI, but he works like type of like crime scenes and stuff.
Which one?
His name is Brian.
Did he come in with the army fit on?
Mm-mm.
Not that guy.
No, not him. Bro, that guy. No, that guy is like, if you could name like a definition of like a man, that guy is a man, because he's in the army. I mean, he obviously, his job is in the army, but he also is in the police, like law enforcement. He's a police officer, and he works. He's in law school right now, also.
So just because you're a police officer, that makes you a man?
No, he's just doing like all of those. Plus, he has a wife and kids. Like, he's like handling all of that. Like, that's a lot, especially being in law school. Like, law school is really hard, but just like doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already kind of older, but just even having the mentality, like, I want to go back to law school. Any school, yeah, but law school is crazy. On top of still being in the army, like, and being in active duty, and then like being a police officer or whatever he does. He does the sniper, like at Rock the South and stuff like that. I think he said
Sniper.
You know what a sniper is? He explained it to me, so I know.
A sniper?
Yeah, they're like next week for.
Hey, is he like a real sniper?
Yeah.
Like he holds a sniper?
Yes.
Who the fuck is he sniping?
It just depends. Like next week, I think he's gonna do it for the Strawberry Festival. They literally stand like in the corner, like up on the building, and they just watch if anyone's acting like suspicious and
So
stuff.
he's gonna fucking snipe somebody at the Strawberry Festival?
Yeah, if it comes to it. But he did that for Rock the South. I'm telling you, like.
Why do we need snipers at Rock the South?
Because there's crazy people.
You can't walk in there with guns and shit. They literally have metal detectors.
You
and
never
shit.
know.
Huh?
You never know.
Who's gonna be that crazy? You gotta snipe somebody at fucking Rock the South.
There's people that like get on planes.
Maybe like
and stuff.
a president. Those are air marshals. Now I can see that because look what happened with the plane.
But that's what I'm saying. Therefore, like.
What's ever happened at Rock the South and what's it?
You never know. It would better be safe than sorry, to be honest. You never know. You really never know. There was literally a guy that got shot in Coleman. Like, you never expected that to happen in Coleman, right? Just, over money. Like, you never know.
I mean, you never know, but damn, that's not sniping. Just hiring snipers for a party.
It's not I mean, it's just because there's so many people. There's just like, it's a big group. You honestly just never know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You never know. That blows my mind that we would have a sniper at Rock the South.
Yep.
Just imagine you're just fucking partying and shit. Bah! Somebody just.
Yeah, but.
Somebody just get dropped. You fucking got sniped.
Obviously they have to be doing something like, like having a.
That's what I'm saying.
Knife.
Like, what if he's fucking around? He's like, "Hey man, I'm about to blow this bitch up. I'm so turned right now."
Okay, well,
and then the sniper's like,
I mean,
"What?"
if he had like a legitimate like bomb or something, but if he's like making threats, obviously they're gonna like remove him from the crowd and stuff. They're not just gonna straight up just shoot him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But just imagine somebody's like, "Man, I'm fucking turn up, blow this bitch up for real." He's just dead, bro.
Yeah.
Right in front of you.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That he like juggled all of that.
Yeah, but I completely understand. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to say, he's the man.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of some crazy shit, I seen a wreck. Yeah, I'm on my way to get my haircut last week.
Oh, in Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah, I seen a wreck.
Like full on, like you watched it happen?
And then watch it happen. I was fresh on the scene though. I almost wanted to pull over and like help.
I hate people like that.
That pull over and help. Cause I seen like 3 or 4 people that were they were pulling over too, and I was like, shit, they don't need that many people.
I hate people like that though.
No, it was a bad wreck though.
Oh, it was.
It was almost like, damn, maybe I should. Like, what if the dude's dead? You know what I mean? But it was so weird how it happened because it's like 3 lanes. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, I'm driving. You know what I mean? Everybody just stopped. Boom. Oh shit! So I hit my brakes a little bit. Mm-hmm. oh shit. I was like, damn, that'd be crazy. Like, what if there was a wreck or something? Man, a fucking wreck. I'm like, oh shit, dude. And the dude's like on the it's not like
The median.
no, it's the median be on the right side, right? So you know the blocks like on the, you know what I'm talking about, like when you're driving on Birmingham, the interstate, and you got it divides that divides
Oh, just like
the divider, yeah. It's
yeah.
like, but it's like, what the fuck do you call it?
I don't know, but it's like grass.
Concrete.
Oh, concrete.
Concrete. It's a concrete divider.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
big
yeah.
thing.
I know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
well, I don't understand, but he was like his car. So here's the divider. You know, he was like,
oh,
that.
like T-bone to like T-bone.
I'm like, and I'm driving like, oh shit, bro. I'm talking the whole front end. So imagine this is his front end, right?
Yeah.
That, bro. And I was like, oh, and it was smoking, about to start like a little bit of fire right there. And it was like that. I'm like, oh shit. And so I'm looking back, man, but the windows were tinted, so I couldn't see anybody. But somebody was in the fucking car because there was nobody, and everybody was like pulling over, looking, about to get out.
Yeah.
And I was like, should I do that? I was like, no, I gotta be at my haircut in 4 minutes. I ain't got time. Man, all right, let's go.
Well, on the way back, was it still the scene or no?
It was cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so crazy because literally there was like 2 cars ahead of me. There was an SUV, a black SUV. That was crashed, just happened. The SUV apparently was an undercover.
Really?
Like cop, and boom, lit up his light, got in. So he was there. Like as soon as it happened, it was a cop literally on scene.
That's the one thing that scares me about like undercover cops. Like I've never, I was like, why do we need undercover cops? Like, what's the reason for that?
They're mainly for like bust, like drugs and.
But the fact that there's so many in Coleman, and they're just like.
I know, but you can tell. You can always tell.
I mean, they do look a lot different, but it's just like, but why?
The tag. If you look on the back of the license plate, if you look on the back of the license plate, that's how you can tell like an undercover. And
yeah, but what if you're not behind them? And like from the front side.
Dude, can you not just look in the rear view and just, man, you're a fucking cop,
yeah.
bro. I know you, cop. Like, remember when was that Chipotle? And we're picking up Chipotle and the fucking.
Oh yeah, but you could just tell like the color was like gray, and the window tints were just like.
It was just like, dude, like you're a fucking cop, bro.
The tints were tinting. I don't know how to make sense. It doesn't make sense.
You can just tell.
You can just tell.
Yeah, like.
But usually they have like this thing like on the side of the window. What is it? Another mirror or something? It's like this black ball. What is it?
Black ball.
That cops have. Like where their window is, like their windshield, and then when you're like the turning signal, that mirror.
Oh, dude, that's a spotlight.
Oh, okay.
That's a spotlight.
Yeah, most of them have that. So
dude, I could be driving. It don't matter what time it is, what direction I'm going, what day. It doesn't matter. If it could be way down there.
And you can just tell.
I'm gonna see a cop. I can see your ass sitting.
And the only reason I can also kind of tell is because of that window tint. I think because it's so dark that it makes their windshield dark, especially like a Yukon or whatever Expedition, whatever they drive. It's just really dark. I don't know how to explain it. That's how I can tell. I think because I have window tint and mine's like really dark and you can't see in it when you're driving and stuff, that I can just kind of tell.
Kind of tell what? That's what
like the windshield, like when it's like how. That it's like an undercover cop.
So you can tell undercover because of the windshield.
I think so.
Nah.
I think so.
That's not valid.
No, I really do think so.
Everybody got tint though.
No, not a lot of people. Like,
but just because a car has tint doesn't mean that.
But it's like a specific tint that you can't see anything in it. Kind of like mine.
Yeah.
Like, you know how some people tint.
5%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like just can't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But it scares me because sometimes, like, when I'm going to Behelm and stuff, like, I'll be stepping on it. I really do be stepping on the gas pedal, and
you gotta be careful. But and it's not really you have to worry about. It's other people.
Yeah, my mom always told me that. It's like, obviously I don't recommend. I don't like drinking and driving and stuff like that, but my mom always worried, like, if I am drinking or whatever, she's like, you just never know other people, and not even you.
Oh, it's other people, bro. That's my mom always said the same thing. Because I would always get fucked up and then start driving. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
But and she would be like, you're just not gonna do that. Even if you think you're good, it's not even you. You other people.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And they right.
Yeah.
Low key. You know what I mean? You never know. But yeah, that's I seen that wreck, and it made me definitely start being like a lot more cautious and careful when I'm driving now.
Especially like on the interstate, because you kind of have to step on it. Like you can't. It's not like the 45, 55 here. It's like 70 or more.
And on the interstate, it's a lot. You really have to pay attention when you're on the fucking interstate, bro. But I always tell my mom, because my mom's always worried when I'm driving on the interstate. When it comes to the interstate driving, I look at driving on the interstate as like almost like I don't want to say a sport, because it's not, you know what I mean? But I look at it as if you got to be on your game, bro. You got to watch the other cars. You got to know when to get over. You got to switch lanes when you're supposed to. So that way traffic is always going at a steady pace. There's some people who just don't know how to fucking drive on the interstate. If you're driving in the left lane going 70, 70. And it's like that lane
is for passing.
It's
like
for 85 or over, bro.
Yeah.
And 85 is even kind of, a little low.
Yeah.
But I'm talking, if I'm in the left lane, bro, I'm 90.
90,
Middle
95.
lane, I'm about 80, 83. Right lane, I'm cruising.
Yeah.
I'm on cruise for real. That left lane though, I'm out.
Yeah.
And yeah. Where was I going with that?
I
was gonna say, I don't know where the fuck I was gonna go with that.
Like the sport.
Oh yeah. So like, no.
Oh.
Yeah, my fault. I had a point to make with that though. Shit. I think you interrupted me, so that messed me up.
Sorry.
Huh?
I said sorry.
It's okay. Damn. All right. No, I had a point to make with that.
I don't know.
And I can't remember what it
is.
was. I hate when that happens. I do that a lot though, trying to tell a story, and I'm trying to
and you're just not
and
really
make a
good
point,
at storytelling.
and I'm just not good at storytelling. I'm not good at
joke telling either.
And don't piss me off, because I really am.
No, you're not.
Yes,
You've never told me a joke. We've always had to be like, just it would be better if you just put it on, just watch it.
Oh, those kind of jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those kind of jokes. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can't tell me I'm not funny.
No, I never said that.
Okay,
You said
you can't
you're not
tell
good
jokes.
at joke telling.
No, because I want to get the joke out so fast that it
It just like scrambles in your head.
That's how I am 24/7.
It's called ADHD.
Okay, that's not real. That's not a real thing.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
You can go to the doctor and get diagnosed with that.
But ADHD is not a real thing.
Why?
It's something that a German scientist had come up with, and he just made it up. But it's not actually like a real thing that people are born with and shit with. It is something that a German scientist have made up.
You kind of like, do you develop it?
No, it's just Vincent. Could you chat GPT that?
No, whoa. We're not doing that. We're Googling. We are not.
All right, so go to Google and Google.
Yeah, I was. Some people say
the
newer generation, like, let's chat GPT or whatever.
No, we was like, Google it.
Yeah, I was like, Google it.
That's right. But ChatGPT is just, I like it because it's more of a.
I've never used it in my life.
ChatGPT, we were talking about it last week. ChatGPT is actually very, like, it's good. Is ADHD
an actual, like,
is
like disease or diagnosis? Would that be a thing? Like, is it an actual thing? Is ADHD a real thing?
Yeah, it's called intention.
I mean, ADHD has a meaning. It's
like, attention instead of something disorder.
Yeah.
Attention disorder.
I don't know.
ADH. Heightened attention. You ever seen that one video, dude, where it's these two dudes, B-Lou, I think it's B-Lou, the two dudes that stream. Well, they got high on stream one time, and he's like, "Hey, bro, Google this." And so he went to Google. Typed in Google, click Google, and then brought him back, and then the dude was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing?"
Vincent.
What we got, Vincent? Are you good, bro? Yeah. You going through it? Or?
Oh.
Okay, it be like that sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Oh. We asked you, is ADHD an actual? Do you have ADHD? is ADHD a real like disease, or is it an actual thing,
Yeah.
or did someone just make it up?
I think it's real.
No, we need you. That's Vincent. That's what we're telling you to Google it.
I asked what you wanted me to do.
Yeah, I think it's real.
Is
Oh, man.
ADHD what? Is it a real thing? Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Mom.
That's what it says here.
Who told you that? Your mom?
Oh.
Yeah.
This is why, because the TV wasn't. There we go.
Is recognized as a real neurodevelopment disorder that affects brain function. Damn, really?
So
No.
So
Okay,
Mama Bear?
look up. Wait, look, that right there. ADHD doesn't exist. It's a top, like it's debunked. Is ADHD real? That's why I don't like Google, because Google is
And you
not.
think-
it's not factual.
and
no
you
more.
think
Chat GPT? Yes, 100%. They get that shit to you straight. Hey man, actually, if you don't mind, Vincent, let's hop off that Google, bro. Chat GPT.
Oh my God.
Chat GPTQ LB.
That's like the newer generation type.
Huh?
That's like the newer generation. I don't like that. I like my Google. I
You're gonna
am
be one of
with
those old
cats too,
grandmas.
and we'll still be using Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Which actually, Google now has its own form of. I mean, when you Google something now and it pulls up the AI version,
Uh-huh.
it's ChatGPT.
It's ChatGPT.
basically.
Okay, so I will still be using Google then.
I mean, whatever whatever you feel better with.
Yeah.
Who cares what other people use, bro? You like Google, that's all that matters. Is ADHD real? Nah, bro. Look, no, I'm not doing this. Hold on 1 second, Vincent. Cause I know my mom don't lie, bro. My mom's smart as hell.
Are you gonna call her?
I'll call my mom. YouTube. The one time she better come
Hello?
to mom.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's for she.
What's up, bro?
But she, I need my mom real quick.
Yeah, man. I didn't mean to answer the phone. I have a phone. I had to run somewhere, but her and Sissy together.
Oh, okay. All right, bet.
Yeah, my bad. All
You good?
You said mom, and he was like, yeah. Or she was like, yeah. And I was like, that's for she.
The ass for she, bro. My sister don't answer though. She's just like me, bro.
She's not gonna pick up.
Damn. All right, fuck it. Oh, let's read it. What's it say? It says, how do we know ADHD is real? Brain imaging, brain of people with ADHD. Genetic research shows that ADHD tends to run in families. Behavioral studies constantly identify patterns that.
So it's like genetically like passed down.
So my mom, she was diagnosed with ADHD
Uh-huh.
but she's also the one that told me, like, you know, it's not real. It's just something that some people think ADHD is laziness, bad parenting, too much. They might not realize it's a neurological condition or more. Oh, okay. So I feel like maybe that's why I know my hearing is bad. I know it is bad. But I don't feel like people really understand when somebody say, like, if you guys are talking to me or someone in a conversation, the whole time I'm talking to you right now, I'm thinking about other shit in my head right now.
And so you have that's why I told you I feel like you have only selective hearing, because when you're mad at me like at the shop and I'm like talking to my clients, I know you're just listening to our conversation. Because no, you did that the other day. I don't know what we were talking about, and had just gone into an argument, so we weren't talking. And me and my client were talking about something, and you legit was like, yeah, and that, and you like, and I was like, okay, but you never listen.
No, okay.
You only have selective hearing.
So hey, look up ChatGPTQ. What is selective hearing? Because that might not be a real thing, but that's what I'm saying. So like every time I'm in a conversation with somebody, or you know, I'm just like I'm not fully engaged only to the conversation that me and you are having right now. Maybe like right now I am. Like there's not. I'm trying to keep the shit from out of my head, so I'm just focused. But dude, if I'm ever talking, or if I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so selective hearing might be a thing. Hey, this is my sister. Hello.
She wants up. Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
we're on the podcast. Where's mom?
Right here.
I need. She's not here.
No, she's right here.
Oh, I need her
Oh.
real quick.
Here, they're on the podcast. Hello?
Mom.
Yes.
Hey. So we're on the podcast and we're talking about ADHD.
Uh-huh.
So aren't you told me that ADHD it's not a real thing, right? So
I mean, there's nothing that how they can test it.
no.
There's no way that they can test for it.
Well, so you said it was like a German scientist that just made it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well
Where did she get her facts? Where'd she get it from?
Where'd you get your facts from, though?
I mean, I don't remember.
Oh,
I just seen it.
well, because I
But
thought
I mean,
it
there's
says right
nothing-
here
there's-
that
it's a
ADHD is like
written test.
what?
It's a written test that you fill out. You fill out some paperwork, and that's how they diagnose you with it.
Oh, so
There's
no.
nothing-
Well, I guess
there's
it's a new
nothing
thing now that says it runs in the family because they do brain imaging now. So,
I
like-
don't think so.
So that's what I said. I was like, I don't think that.
No. I
But
don't
it
think,
says
no.
it says ADHD tends to run in families.
I mean, are you thinking about OCD?
No.
No,
Like
No,
OCD is a
ADHD.
real thing, but
ADHD.
I mean, you can Google it, but I've okay. There's no
See,
way to
Google.
like test it.
All
for it.
right,
They
all right.
they make you fill out a paper.
Okay, that'll work. All right, I just wanted to get your input on that.
All right, love you.
Love you, bye.
So it might be genetically like passed on, kind of like other,
Yeah.
so, disorders and stuff like
so
that.
So ADHD. So like, what I have kind of like what I was telling you. Like, if I'm in a conversation with somebody, I'm not fully engaged in that conversation because I have so much other stuff that I'm thinking about, or talking to myself in my head, or like, other thinking about stuff. Is that ADHD, or is that just?
I think it is.
Did we look up what is selective hearing? Selective hearing is basically when someone pays attention to certain sounds or information while ignoring others. It's not necessary. It's not.
That's literally the definition of Isaac.
You think so?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so when there's music playing, all I'm listening to is that fucking music, bro.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
when
because
someone's
I have-
talking to me,
I have to be
I'm
like,
not really
Isaac.
I'm-
Isaac.
Yeah, I'm listening to the music.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
really
know
listening
you
to
are.
other people.
Yeah.
But even it's like I hear you.
But you're just like, you're so engaged with the music.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah. Do you know what FOMO is?
FOMO.
FOMO. Mhm.
No.
I mean, I don't think it's like an actual like disorder or whatever, but it means fear of missing out. So like a lot of like people that like go out to like clubs and stuff, and they're like, oh, I want to stay in this weekend, but they're like, I'm low key getting like FOMO, like fear of missing out,
Oh fuck.
and then I go out,
Yeah.
because I fear of missing out.
Is that you?
No,
Do you have FOMO?
no,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what I miss.
yeah,
I'm
that's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
bed, bro.
Like
I'm chilling.
the other day, I was like, should I go out? And I was like,
You did go out.
no, I did, but then but I did.
So you do have FOMO.
But I think I only had FOMO that day because I was like, because other than that, like I usually don't go out,
Yeah.
and I was like, but I'm gonna go. But yeah, that's a real thing, and I was reading it that it was saying like, it's just basically just like, I think like just like laziness, or people think that it's an actual disorder, which is not.
I can see that being like a real thing. Just people are scared they're gonna miss something. Like if their friends
Like,
go
and
out or
it said
something.
like it can also cause like depression, like just a bunch of other stuff with that.
Mhm. Do you think you're depressed?
No.
Do you have any depression?
I mean, I know I have like sad thoughts. Everyone has sad thoughts, but I don't
Sad
think.
thoughts like you want to like
Not that I want to like.
harm? Yeah, no.
No, I don't want to say it. 'Cause-
Yeah.
But no, never like that. I feel like I maybe did like in the past, but it was nothing like a lot of people do have it like bad. Like it's like a pretty bad thing, but I just know that I just have sad thoughts. Just
Yeah,
like
I feel
anyone,
like I feel like maybe some people do
like
get
sometimes I
sad
feel
thoughts.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people confuse depression with sad thoughts or a
Mhm.
bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Some people be like they're having a bad day or something. Man, I'm just really depressed,
Yeah.
and I'm just and it's like people don't really understand. Like there's really depressed people out there who really just who can't help it. Like
Mhm.
anything that they're doing, they just can't.
And they
help
have
it,
to
feel
go-
negative about.
They have to go and get like medication and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I think the medication of that kind of stuff makes it worse.
I
though.
feel like it does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know with ADHD, I think the one thing that they prescribe you is Adderall.
Really.
Adderall is like, that's like the closest thing to meth.
But
And they
if
say
you're
it's supposed
if you're
to.
so Adderall, is that like you're like like that? Is that how you are?
Dude, I mean, I've seen, you know, people I know on Adderall. I've seen it.
But you've seen normal
more.
people.
It's like a say at this thing. It'd be like this. You know, they turn it just constantly. You know, organizing, cleaning, changing things. You know, just
So they're constantly always like moving.
they're always moving.
Okay, so people that are prescribed, people that are prescribed or that have or diagnosed with ADHD and they take Adderall, it's like kind of calm their brain, right?
Yeah,
It's kind of like
it's supposed to calm their brain.
because like fast with fast, you know, makes slow. You
Yeah,
know what I
but so I guess like I said, if there's actual people who really do actually have a bad attention disorder, then I could see Adderall, you know, a certain dose of Adderall being healthy
Like
Just
slowing like their
to
brain
just
kind of.
calm down and just like maybe. But there's some people who take Adderall when they don't need to take Adderall. I mean, they'll be fucking
But that's like crackheads.
up at 4 a.m, ready to go, you know, just like doing shit, and it's like I don't even know what is Adderall. I mean, it's more common. Like a lot of people are on Adderall. You would never even think on Adderall, bro. Like,
But they probably have like their brain's probably going like 1,000, kind of like you.
yeah, but it's just I don't know. I don't like Adderall.
Wait, have you done it?
Never done it, but I've seen, you know, close loved ones
Mm-hmm.
that have taken it, and it's just not something that which help improve attention, focus, and impulse control. So
But that has to only work for minds that are already like going at are already, you know.
So if it helps improve attention, focus, and impulse control. So if you're ADHD and you're already paying attention to other stuff and always, how would that help?
Because it calms you, kind of
But
like
it just says it
like
improves
pre-workout.
attention, so
Like-
it makes you more. Oh shit, makes you even more.
No, I don't think that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what it says. It said these work by increasing. It said 2-amphetamine, dextra. I don't know what the fuck those two words are, but these work by increasing levels of certain neurotransmitters in the brain, dopamine and norepinephrine,
Mhm.
which help improve attention, focus, and impulse control. Okay, what does it do with someone? Help with sustained attention and task completion.
Yeah,
Reduces impulsivity and hyperactivity. Can make it easier to organize thoughts and
that's what I'm
manage
saying.
time.
So if you're already hyper, the Adderall is gonna calm your hyperness. So then you're gonna be more focused. Because when you're
Oh,
ADHD,
okay.
you're not like focused.
Yeah, right.
So Adderall will help you get focused. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I got you.
That's why people are prescribed that
Yeah.
to kind of calm them, literally calm them.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I guess weed, you know,
Yeah.
calms you. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of weed, bro,
Whoa.
my dog,
Oh.
Vincent. Bro, we have a client, right? I cut his hair. You know, he always brings us some goodies, some stuff, man. Well, he had brought some like these cones. These cones are about this big. How much does one cone have?
200. Because it's split up. It's
It's 100, right?
no.
200 milligrams in one cone?
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's not. That
No,
don't
I'm
sound
almost
right. That
positive.
don't sound right.
No, I'm almost positive. Because if you take half of one, then it's 100. Obviously.
No, it's 100,
And then it's 50?
It's 50-50.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so we got a whole bag of these, right? We got like 7, right? 7 in a bag.
Hmm.
There's like 7 cones in a bag about this big,
No, way smaller. Like that.
about that big. All right. And I'm telling, like, keep in mind these are 100 milligrams a piece. 100 milligrams is a good bit. You know what I mean? You only want to eat half of one. That's what I do. I eat half of one, right? Well, I get home, you know, get the whole goodies out. I put them in my room, and I set them on like I have like a little something like that. You know what I mean?
The nightstand or
Just
something.
a little stand. I had put them on there because that's my room. I got my games, my PS5, my monitor, all that in there. Well, I leave. You know, I just left them on there because I didn't think nothing. It's my house. I didn't have to think about it. Well, Megan had to leave quick one day. I don't know where she had to go, but she couldn't put the dog in the garage where we usually put him because it was too hot. It was like 98 degrees that day. She's like, I'm gonna put. She just put him in my room real quick.
Mhm.
Didn't think nothing of it. Didn't know that I had my stuff there. Well, then she calls me later that day, she's like, "You're gonna kill me." It was on FaceTime. I was at the shop.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "You're gonna kill me." And I'm already thinking, "Damn, bro, what the fuck you do?"
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking the worst. You know what I mean? Like, what's I'm really gonna have to go home and kill her now. But anyways, so she called me like, "What?" And shows me. She turned the camera. My dog, bro, had got in to my weed cone, and it all like the whole bag, bro, was laying on the ground, tore open, and she ate every single one of them cones. Keep in mind, there's like seven to eight cones in there. That
Like 800.
no, that's like 800 milligrams, bro, of straight THC into a little dog like this big, bro.
Yeah.
A human, if I were to take all those, you gonna have to send my ass to the hospital, bro. I'm about to be tripping balls, right? So my dog ate all those. I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? I've never seen a dog. You always see videos and stuff of a dog being high. They're just chilling, you know what I mean? Bro, my dog. So we have a couch, right? My dog is literally just looking up. Just looking up. But I'm talking, so like, just imagine dog looking up and then she just fall over like that. She'll come back and her eyes, like real deal, were like
Uh-huh.
red.
Aw.
Like, dude, my dog was stoned, bro. Couldn't even jump up on the couch. We're like, come on.
Uh-huh.
But she could not jump up on the couch, bro. The dog was so high. I've never seen a dog this high.
Aw.
Well, 3, 4, 6 hours go by, and she's still stoned. Like, I'm talking stoned, not moving, just shaking, wobbling, all that. Well, like, dog, we gotta do something. Like, I'm getting scared.
Mm-hmm.
She's not moving right. She's, you know what I mean. So we get down, we're like trying to, I said, if you give dog like if you give dog water through something, like through a shot, if you just throw it down the throat,
Uh-huh.
it'll make them throw up.
I didn't know that.
I think that's what I could be wrong.
Is that
But
what you
anyway,
did?
so that's what we did. Not even 15 minutes later, dog threw up. You can see all 7 of them fucking cones.
Wait, so she did she chew on them or just like a bite?
So
and then
no. So there was like 4 that were kind of still intact. You know what I mean? Like you can see,
she
that's definitely
swallowed, like she just swallowed
So
it.
that bit, I'm talking about it. Eat them up. Well, there was like, but the rest of them was like you could see it. Okay, she ate those up.
Yeah,
You
she
know
like
what I mean?
chewed it up and
Yeah,
stuff.
but there was like 4
So
of
she
them there.
probably wasn't as high as like if she would have ate all of them, like chewed
Chewed
all
them up.
8.
And
Yeah.
right. No, you're right. But I literally seen. I was like, yep, there's the Blue Moon one.
There's the cookies and cream
That's
one.
the cookies and cream one.
There's
That's
that
the
pumpkin
pumpkin
one.
spice. Yeah, the pumpkin spice one. I see it. I'm literally looking at them. And so she threw up, and you can tell she immediately she started feeling better.
Aw.
All right, but I bet your ass won't ever get in my shit again now,
No.
will you? But if y'all have never seen a dog high,
I've never
I recommend
like searching it.
just do it. Just
Like
do it
on
one time.
YouTube?
Not the way she did it, but give
Wait,
him-
doing it or just like search it up on YouTube?
No. Go home, give your dog just a little piece. Just a little piece.
Okay.
And she will. And
Yeah.
THC is not bad for dogs. Some dogs have to take THC to calm them down.
Mm-hmm.
But and I even talked to my vet because I told the vet, when he come
Yeah.
in, I was like, hey, he was like, a lot of THC is not even bad for dogs.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Like chocolate or something.
yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, my dog got high, man. It was crazy. So it was definitely a funny story to tell.
Yeah.
I'll remember that for a while. Addie, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
We got 4 topics,
Uh-huh.
and we have not went over one topic. But our conversations have been good though. You feel me? So I wanted to talk to you about this conspiracy. I wanted to get your input on it. I don't know how you feel about aliens and stuff.
I don't believe in that. So.
You don't?
I mean,
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But look, that's actually been kind of blowing up, and it's been kind of like it's on Fox News, MSN. It's on like
I don't
actual.
watch the news, so I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
haven't heard of it.
Well, I mean, you should have seen it on TikTok or something
I
like that.
haven't.
No, okay. Well, anyways, it's a CIA file that got released because
Mhm.
with Trump being in there, he declassifying all these classified files just because I don't know why he's doing it. He's just doing it.
Mhm.
But there was a declassified document that just got it's kind of going viral right now. It's on the CIA's website. I'm sure you can probably find it for us, Vincent, on CIA's website. And it was a alleged UFO attack on the Soviet Union. The aliens reportedly emerged from the wreckage, fusing together into one object and bursting into a bright light and turning all but 2 of the soldiers to stone. Let's
Is
see.
there like actual evidence of that?
It's on the CIA's website. That's what I'm saying. We're on the CIA's website, and I just
Uh-huh.
don't know how to look it up. Like, what would you look up?
Uh,
Look up. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe the report describes how 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from the downed spaceship because the Soviet Union had shot it down, causing it to crash near a military base. Well, they emerged from the downed spaceship and fused together to create one single object while emitting a loud buzzing noise, and then the spherical object reportedly burst into a blinding bright light, and it turned all 23 soldiers turned into stone poles. 2 men reportedly survived the encounter because they were standing in a shaded area and were not completely exposed to the blast of light. Oh, okay. Well, then a CIA agent, he said, if there was an incident, regardless of the nature of the incident, I suspect that the actual report doesn't look like much what has now come out from 5 or 6 or 7 iterations of what originally was written. So he's saying it was probably, it probably did something come out like that,
Mhm,
but
it
it's
wasn't
not actually like, okay, they got turned to stone,
Yeah.
fucking. But I'm sure, it's something like that.
happened.
Yeah, that's what the CIA guy said. But of course, the CIA guy's gonna say
I'll
that
probably see it on my, since we're talking about it and my phone's right here, I'll probably see it on my TikTok
because
later.
they be listening to us.
Yeah. Well, which reminds me of TikTok. You remember a couple episodes ago we were talking about Ash Trevino?
Yeah.
She was like, everyone was talking about
She's
her.
like a
She was
shitty, yeah.
like a shitty mom and stuff. Well, she kind of fell off now. And she was like, she's basically.
I mean, everybody realized she was a piece of shit.
Yeah, and she was like on live. I seen like a little clip of it. She was like, "Yeah, I'm broke. Like I'm actually broke. Like I got my car repoed and everything."
Wow. Because she never worked and did nothing like that, did she?
No, I think she just did like social media and like if you're
And
not,
now she's not making no money.
if she's
from
not
social media.
relevant, people
You're
are
not
not
making-
gonna, gift her money or
Damn, you
whatever.
don't run out of money just like that.
Just like that. But she was always
Yeah.
buying like purses and stuff or like anything but getting her kids mattresses.
What do they sleep on?
They,
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't even want to fucking talk about.
yeah,
that,
she's just irrelevant now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was that. I mean, I'm with I'm like 50-50 on aliens. I feel like as big as our universe is, if it's really as big as they say it is,
Mhm.
then there would have to be some sort of life out there. But
Kind of like we've only.
then I think about how like maybe we're just a really like I said, like we're special, like. And I feel like if you believe in aliens and you can't believe in God, right? Because if you believe in another life, then. But who is it to say? Which I mean, I'm not trying to. Hope I'm not like trying to step on anything. But like, who is it to say that God isn't like of the whole universe? It's like aliens, whatever. If there is something else out there, you know what I mean?
I mean, there is other galaxies. There's other planets.
Bro, there's trillions of galaxies.
Yeah, so there's probably another Earth.
There's got to be another Earth, right?
Yeah, there has to be.
You feel me?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
So that's just like as big as the universe is, there's got to be. How have we not had an encounter with anything
I don't know.
yet? Or
It's kind of
met?
the same thing with like the ocean. Like there's so much of the ocean that we haven't. There's
like-
so much that we don't know.
About
There's only
that.
like the surface that we are not even like. And
You
there's
ever-
not. There's. I don't think there will never be enough technology to be able to
No.
like research all of that.
Well,
Even
it's like 75% of the ocean still left undiscovered.
that's
right?
what I'm saying. Like imagine like how much technology we have now. We're thinking about like fucking flying cars or something. We're not worried about like the ocean and stuff because you
actual-
never really know what's
Yeah.
under there. You know what I
Dude.
mean?
Could you imagine some of the shit
Crazy.
you could probably find in there? You ever be in the ocean, like you swimming, and like you dive deep. Or do you ever get like scared, like, oh shit, I need to go back up? Like I don't see how some people just go out middle of the ocean,
Like deep sea dive.
deep. I mean, talking about
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean,
like-
and just start diving, bro. Like I know divers, and they just dive anywhere. It's like me, I'm too claustrophobic.
You know, there's a phobia for that.
What?
For like ocean or like I don't know what it's called though.
Ocean phobia?
I don't think that's what it's
Oh
called.
fuck it, I got it.
But
I
there's
love
there's-
the ocean. I'll
yeah.
swim all day,
uh-huh.
but I just
there's
don't
a
feel
phobia for like the ocean,
yeah. And
or I
like,
guess the unknown of the ocean.
I'll be
think.
swimming. Like sometimes I'll be swimming. I like to put my belly on the like the sand bottom when I'm
Uh-huh.
swimming in the ocean.
Wait, what does it say?
Thalassophobia, the vastness.
Thalassophobia.
Yeah. Okay. No, so that I do have thalassophobia
See,
because the unknown beneath the surface. Like I love going in water. I love swimming. I like being there. You know, but then there comes to a certain point where I'm like, oh shit. I could, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to go too far because I always feel like a shark is just gonna fucking come out of nowhere and just get my ass.
You know, my mom doesn't know how to swim.
She doesn't. Really?
So like when we go to like the beach, she's just like with my little sister, just like in the edge. Like just in the
Doesn't know how to
edge.
swim.
Nope.
You guys should push her in one day. Oh, sorry.
That's how I learned how to swim. My dad pushed me into the pool. Like,
yeah, and you just start swimming.
yeah.
Yeah. How old were you when you learned how to swim?
I was probably like in elementary school.
I was like, I want to say I was like 1 or 2 when I first started learning how to swim.
Really?
Yeah, I was young.
I wasn't that young.
Yeah,
I remember because
young
we
as
were
fuck.
like pretty older. But I remember
I was living on the island, boy, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
had to learn how to swim.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. like me and all my siblings know how to swim except for my step siblings. They don't know how to swim. And I was just like, they're like, you know how to swim? I was like, yeah. Like my dad literally pushed me into the pool.
You know how to swim, but can you swim good though?
Yeah, you know, just
Yeah, like there's a whole. Alright, don't do that. Nah, I can. I feel like I can. I think I can swim good, and then I always like me and my sister would be in the pool or something. I was like, "Hey, time me to see how fast I can swim across it." You know what I mean? And bro, in my mind, I'm thinking, "Dude, I'm darting right now." You know what I mean? And I swim back, and she's like, "Oh, it's like 15 seconds."
It's actually
To
really
get half across the pool?
it's actually really hard to like swim because all that like that weight is like
Yeah,
at you.
I give it to the swimmers because they be moving.
moving like
Moving.
Olympians and stuff
They
like
got
that.
motion.
Motion.
That's crazy. Alright. They got motion.
Motion.
Is that a new word? Did you just come up with a new word?
No, it's some girl on my TikTok that I watch. Her name is
Damn, bro, I thought you could just
her
come
name.
up with that.
Her name is Wendy. Her name
Fuck
is Wendy,
Wendy.
but she's always like, she's kind of like the person that everyone's talking about, and she's in Japan right. She's actually in Japan right now with DDG. Do you know who DDG is?
DDG, yeah.
Yeah, the streamer or whatever,
Yeah.
Twitcher or whatever. They're in and she's actually a twin too. They're in Japan right now, and everyone's like loves her. She has a kid and stuff, but her name is Wendy, and they're like, yeah, she has Woshin because she's like
They always put,
DDG literally paid for her and her twin sister to go to Japan. Like they're in there because he paid for everything and stuff. So like she got Woshin, you know, Wendy in motion.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I fought with that. It was harder before I found out that somebody else had said it.
Yeah, you thought I came up with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell that.
I'm not that
dope.
creative.
It was really the only topics that I really got that would be good with that alien one. I have another one. You could tell us about your Pilates class, but I don't know if you really want to.
Hard.
What
I
does
think
Pilates consist of? Just
like
the yoga?
body weight. It's like body weight, yoga, kind of mixed. Like we're over here like doing this with
your-
like 2 pounds,
really?
2 and 2, so 4 pounds. I'm like,
Yeah, but you would think, oh man, that shit
I'm
light
te-
work. But you do that and it really fuck.
yeah, and we're doing it like this. She's like showing us, and we're doing it, and she was like, okay, keep it up. Okay, now we have 10. Wow, we're already been doing it for like 15 seconds. I'm like, this mother.
Yeah, that's how you wake up.
That's how like it starts to crawl up on you.
Is it just older people in there? Or are you
No,
like the younger? Are you the youngest one in there?
Yeah, me and my sister are the youngest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I wish I think it's only like for women's, but I wish, like, I would like to see you and Louise, because you guys like weight train, you know? I mean, I do too. I feel like it would be funny to see like guys do
I feel like I'm too
masculine for
masculine
that.
to do that shit. Yeah.
Just
Yoga,
to kinda,
I would try yoga
just to
because
kinda
Justin
see.
did yoga and he said that was like,
yeah, you're just like stretching.
yeah,
like,
and it's like really good for your body to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Breathe. Is it 521 or 621?
6:21. Yeah, he needs to change that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait,
Yeah,
it was 4:30,
like,
and I was like looking at it, like, oh wait, no, it's 5:30.
5:30. Yeah. Okay. But I guess that's really it. We can wrap it up off that. That's a good episode. Don't want to keep dragging it in too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It was a good one. See, I feel like I needed this little break
we'll break from what?
from not filming.
Oh, for you talking about from the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't take a break last week. You just completely just did.
No, I told
dissed
you.
Me.
No, I did. I
You
told
did.
Vincent, the last week I didn't make it. I promised because I got my lips done, and he wanted me to look like a fool. And this video was gonna be on YouTube for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I did not ditch you.
Huh?
You didn't. You didn't.
Wait, what?
You didn't talk shit about me last podcast.
On the podcast?
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I said one word about you on the podcast.
Oh.
If anything, I was like, damn, I'm glad Addie not here. That's about it, though.
Yeah, but I got my lips done. My lips were like huge.
Hey, if you can we zoom in on those?
Oh yeah. They're still healing,
That's funny.
but
Yeah.
yeah. I just feel like it probably looks a lot better with my braces, like because I feel like I have a lot of people have like small teeth, and I feel like I have like bigger teeth. I feel like my lips kind of even
the
it
fact
out.
that you just said you have bigger teeth, people are gonna flame you on the comment section now.
Why?
But because that's all people ever talked about was like.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like I know I had bigger teeth, but now that I got my lips done, I feel like it kind of like minimizes them a little bit. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I could see that.
That's why people, my parents were hating on me and flaming me, and I was like, I didn't do this for anyone else but myself. Like, cause I'm getting my braces fixed or my teeth fixed. I was like, I want my lips to look good too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a good episode. We'll
Yeah.
see everybody next week or 2 weeks ago.
Whatever. Thank you guys for watching this week's podcast. If you have any other topics for us to talk about, comment in the comment section.
And make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and just share the shit out of it, honestly, because we're trying to, get out there and get our name out there. So anything helps us, and just make sure you guys tune in for next week's episode.